GEICO is indebted to you to assist in any way it can. On behalf of all the employees of GEICO and the GEICO Skytypers, we thank you. The following formations and maneuvers all have military applications. I'll help explain them so you can appreciate how your military trains and what they accomplish when called to action. You might not be able to see aircraft. Support in combat means we always fly in pairs. Each section has a flight leader and two wingmen. On a prearranged signal, both sections will begin to roll and take off at the same time, then rejoin in the air into a delta formation. The flight leaders must be very precise in their actions so as to provide a stable platform for their wingmen. The wingmen have to trust their lead and match his every action to stay precisely aligned with him. This is especially difficult for tail-wheeled aircraft, since everyone has to start and roll together, lift their tails, and take off. Flight is the boss and flight leader, Larry Hartman, with Steve Kapoor. At right wing is Ken Johansson. Left wing is Rob Steele. One position is Bob and wing solo is Tom Daly. We would also like to recognize other key pilots on our team. Jim Reckert, Mike Eberhardt, and Dino Peros. Watch as the Skytypers maneuver in their delta formation. These aircraft weigh about 5,500 pounds and use a 600 horsepower, 9-cylinder radial engine, the Pratt & Whitney R1340. Notice the precision of the pilots as they constantly fight to hold their position, all while maintaining a clearance of only 1 foot wingtip to wingtip. They make it look so easy, even a caveman can do it. Will release 2 members to investigate a bogey, an unidentified aircraft that may be a threat. The solos will cross, pulling into and through each other's flight path in order to clear the area behind them. After identifying the threat as a bandit or hostile aircraft, the solos are now in position to demonstrate their next maneuver, the opposing solo 2 circle guns pass. When 2 aircraft engage in air-to-air maneuvering, they attempt to pass as close as possible and either maneuver to get behind their opponent or escape to safety. Turning towards each other would put both aircraft in separate or 2 circle flight paths. Diving for energy, the solos approach one another at a descending head-to-head engagement at a closure rate of over 320 miles per hour. Close abeam, the solos will pitch up and roll into each other. As the solos clear, watch for the rest of the formation at show center. The GEICO Skytypers will demonstrate one of their signature formations, the line abreast. This formation is the same one they use when typing messages across the sky. Fighter aircraft also use this when sweeping across enemy territory, ahead of bombers to neutralize an air threat. At the command from the leader, the flight will execute a 90-degree right maneuver to change the formation into trail. Once the flight is in trail, a more effective formation to continue with the mission. One method to rejoin is for the lead aircraft to start a turn and have the other aircraft add power and put their nose in front of the lead to fly a shorter distance. The pilots must know their aircraft to get on board as quickly and safely as possible. Let's watch the GEICO Skytypers as they show you how all the formation teams, including the Jets, accomplish a rejoin. Together again, watch as they show off their beautiful diamond formation. After clearing the area of threat, one method of attacking enemy targets on the ground employs spotter planes in the air. These aircraft are called forward air controllers, or FACs. Watch overhead as two FACs, call sign GEICO 1 and GEICO 2, arrive over a target area. Watch the FACs as they study the target area and determine the level of threat. They're calling out for any available aircraft in the area. Caveman, Flight of 4 has reported in. They have enough ammunition and gas for one pass. Once Caveman Flight has received their instructions, the FACs can turn towards each other to smoke or mark the target. This helps the faster aircraft get a quicker tally-ho on the enemy. Watch high and right of show center for the Caveman Flight to arrive in echelon or all to one side formation. This formation is very famous. Anybody who stays up late to watch World War II movies will see aircraft rolling in on a target or an enemy aircraft from the echelon position. Once the FACs have marked the target with their smoke, the order for release is given, cleared in hot. Caveman Flight will roll in for a very unique high-angle straight. This spiral attack is used to confuse the enemy on the ground and delight the audience. As Caveman Flight departs and rejoins into a defensive formation, watch high above the target area again as two aircraft are dispatched to assess the damage. As they exit the area, they'll keep their speed up, but change their heading and altitude to stay unpredictable. They can write simple messages, or draw pictures, or just entertain. As they prepare for their next surprise, I'd like to invite you to visit GEICO's website, GEICO.com. They've had a close relationship with the Skytypers over a number of years. The Skytypers help to educate people about GEICO products and services with their Skytype messages, air shows, and public appearances. GEICO, with a long list of diverse honors and awards, as well as testimonials from their millions of loyal customers, GEICO really embraces their philosophy of helping people. Let's watch straight ahead and see what the solos have in store for us. As the four-ship formation, reformed into a diamond again, attempts to fly through the heart. But wait, the diamond has gone from flat to vertical. The references the wing and use must change completely. Referencing off the lead aircraft. If you look straight ahead again, you'll see the Solos approaching for a low-altitude pop-up bomb run. They fly low to stay under enemy radar coverage. Today, there's a lone bogey attacking one of the Solos. He has to fly an unpredictable flight path to complete the mission. Watch as the Solo pops up to deliver his ordnance while the bogey maneuvers to shoot him down. This is the Solo's bomb run. After finishing off the target, follow the Solo and they exit to rejoin Washington. Today, these aircraft have taken on a new role of writing giant messages. All as the Empire State Building. Displayed at 10,000 feet, these messages can be seen in a 30-mile circle or over 400 square miles. If you think that's big, what would you say if I told you GEICO went from 1 million policyholders in 1964 to over 9 million today, and now provides GEICO coverage and services in all 50 states? Now that's huge. GEICO and the GEICO Skytypers would like to salute our military members and all of you who support them with our next unique formation. GEICO Skytypers Delta Photo Pass.
Remember earlier when I talked to you about the two types of landing for a tailwheel aircraft? Here are the GEICO Skytypers demonstrating a wheel landing. And again, aren't all landings on the wheel? Well, you see they're keeping the tail up. First of all, they want to see their fellow pilots in front of them. They can't do that with the tail down. So they keep the throttle of the engine RPM off. That brings air back to the tail. The forward extra speed also does that as well. And you got good forward visibility and good forward speed to allow everybody to land in the shortest time possible. The last GEICO Skytyper elected to land in the three-point environment because he had enough speed in front of those in front of him. There was nobody behind that last pilot.